Yo, truly, what's the hype with this scent? Like, the amount of requests just for this particular fragrance has been crazy. Fresh out of the mailbox, I got a fragrance that a lot of people in the comments, in my DMs, have been asking me for. It is a cheapie, but apparently there's gotta be a few videos on this joint because everybody's like, yo, Coobs, you need to try out Liquid Brun, which apparently is an interpretation of Althair. Althair isn't a fragrance that I think a ton of people love. I don't think it has that mass appeal crazy hype. Maybe it doesn't smell like Althair at all and it smells like something else? I don't know. But we will find out. But let's roll my fucking music so we can check out French Avenue, aka Fragrance World, Liquid Brun, and see what the hype is about. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐶𝐿𝐒. I jumped over to Fragrance Bar to pick this joint up because there was a lot of like talk. Yo, Liquid Brun, Liquid Brun. Dudes ain't even into like vanillic style fragrances like that. So what's really like what's going on here? Is it like you're just trying to figure out if it's real ass or if it's official tissue? Listen, looking at the box, it apparently has the notes right on the side, so we can do that before full presentation. So at the top, we got cinnamon, bergamot, cardamom, orange blossom. At the middle is bourbon, vanilla, and elemi. And at the base, musk, praline, ambroxan, and guaiac wood, which is 100% in that space of a PDM Althair, but a couple of other fragrances with this vanilla kind of essence. All right, let's see how we unbox this joint. Is it, I guess this way? Yeah, this way, boom. Here's what the bottle looks like, Liquid Brun. And the price point of this joint, I mean, all websites are gonna be different, but in Fragrance Buy it was under 50 bucks, so not bad. But let's see what the hype is about. Here's what the bottle looks like. Nice, pretty, kind of elegant and snazzy. Beautiful burnt orange hue with a couple of faux stones all over it. Who gives a shit?
I do.
French Avenue, aka Fragrance World, does make some nice scents, so I don't anticipate this scent being bad, but again, with the amount of requests that I got for this fragrance, it absolutely had me curious. So let's see if this fragrance itself is any good. Obviously, these are first interpretations. Maceration has to play a role in it, but that's what I like to do is first interpretations. Let's see how good or bad this fragrance is. Let's go. Definitely in the Althair space. Beautiful, musky, vanillic nuance with a nice green herbaceous element. A beautiful, musky, spicy undertone. Like a green, herbal, vanillic, celery. Like I feel like I'm walking through the produce section and all the green areas there just got freshly watered. Like there's this green, mildly medicinal component to this scent that actually adds some character to the vanilla. It's not coming off overly sweet and it's not coming off overly musky, because the thing about Althair, at least my opinion, is that it's a beautiful, beastie vanilla fragrance that's very musk and dry. So this one has those elements, but with a more of a green tone to it. At least that's what I'm getting off the test strip. Very nice scent. This one comes off vanillic, but a little bit more caramel forward. And there's still moments of it changing as it's starting to really change up and develop on the test strip. So I think the skin is going to be the true interpretation of how this scent is going to play off. I'm not wearing something on my hand, so let me just give it 2 sprays. I'm going to give you first impressions as well as full dry down. So far, is it a nice scent? I absolutely think it's a very nice scent. It's handsome, it's sexy, it's ultra unisex. Might even lean a little bit on the feminine side, but I can 100% pull this off, and dudes who like that caramelic, vanillic kind of fragrance would pull this off also. Skin test. Oh, it develops beautifully on my skin. Wow, it's very captivating. It's softer, it's a little less vanillic, and also a little less musky, but in a good way. That green, herbaceous, slightly medicinal essence is there, and it's adding almost a bitter characteristic to it, which is kind of like... Say it with your chest! Complimentary in a way. Like, I think a lot of dudes, especially if they don't like gourmand fragrances, don't want something that's overly vanillic, that's so that it comes off feminine. They want something to kind of offset it. And I think that musk and that green medicinal, slightly bitter herbaceousness in this scent kind of throws you off a little bit from it being like a predominantly feminine kind of soft vanillic fragrance. Like, ooh, I smell like a big puss. Yum, I'll drink to that. P.S. Everybody's always asking about my eyewear. Today I'm wearing 𝐼𝐼𝐿𝐿 is the brand. Yeah, I know, my shade game, killer. All right, let me give it a couple more minutes. I want to see what the full development is of this fragrance. One thing I can say is that it doesn't smell cheap, nor does it smell like clone style fragrance, nor does it feel like a one-to-one to Altair. Like, I can do the side-by-side comparison, but I really don't need to though. It's not a one-to-one to Altair. I can tell you that right from rip. Altair comes off so much more potent and muskier and punchier than this fragrance. I could just tell off the skin. It's in that same vein 100%, but it's not a one-to-one. So if that's what you had in mind and that's what you were going for, you're gonna get something that's in that bubble. But if you're looking for a specific one-to-one, I need the perfect clone for Altair, this is not one of them. And I think that's the advantage to this fragrance, is that it's not that, as Altair is for a very selective group of people that enjoy vanillic fragrances and just want something vanillic with a strong, dry, musky punch. And this has those elements, but not fully. Let's see what the full dry down energy is of Liquid Brun by French Avenue. Here we go.
Y'all ready for this?
Handsome scent. There's a little bit more citric energy coming from the fragrance right now. There's also a little bit of an oily aspect, and I mentioned in the other videos that sometimes cypriol oil kind of energy kind of comes off when I smell this oiliness. At least that's how my brain interprets it, and that's what I'm getting off of this shit. It could be that, or it could be like the little lemon squeezy that I got in this bourbon. But overall, I understand why people would enjoy this fragrance. I don't think it has a ton of hype or is gonna get like a ridiculous amount of hype. But if you're a vanilla fanboy with musky essence and a little bit of a green, slightly bitter flow with caramelic, musky, burnt, sugary aspect, but light. It's not a big beast mode scent. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be a projection monster, but this has only been a couple of sprays. This is probably gonna have to be a minimum of 5 sprayer. But for 40 some odd dollars or 50 bucks or however cheaper you can get it, nice scent, very unisex, not a one-to-one to Altair, a lot less muskier, but a nice scent. I think if I were to rate it, which, I mean, it is whatever, I'd give it like a 6, 7. I gotta give it more wear to see how it truly develops on going out and see how the air takes over when it's chillier outside. It definitely needs to get more wear, but that's where I'm at in first impressions. I think it's a nice scent. If it has a decent amount of hype, which I'm assuming so based on all the requests that I've had, I get it, but it's not blowing my nuts off, but I gotta give it more wear. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. What's your experience with Liquid Brun? Do you feel that it's an Altair, or do you feel that it's maybe inspired by another fragrance that I potentially didn't pick up? Leave it in the comments below. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in this joint. Like I said, I got this joint at Fragrance Buy, or you can get it wherever the hell you think you can copy cheap. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Ooh, it feels a little, oh, hold up. Damn, I know this is usually my conclusion, but there's a rubbery, grippy consistency on this shit. Like, honestly, nothing I've ever felt on a scent. Wow, that's weird. Maybe there is a play on performance. Look at that, almost lotiony. Huh, I gotta give this shit more wear. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. You know it is biggest in the game. Shit surprises me every day. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.